So joining me, one of the greatest ever, Lothar Matthäus. I've interviewed him multiple times in the past, but this is special. This is Kolkata. How has my city treated you so far?
I know your city. I was here first time 50 years ago, in 2009. And I'm happy to be back because it changed a little bit. And I see people are still happy. People are still friendly. And I think we can improve a little bit. Yeah, the traffic and the streets. I think it's nice to be here. For me, it's...
But the craze for football remains the same.
For football, we love us. You know, football is some nation sport, and we are here today on the hockey field. This is maybe there's more history like football in India. Maybe football was start earlier than hockey or start earlier than cricket. But I think the Indian people not especially for hockey and for cricket. But I think we can improve the football and. India is, when I see it around here, where I was the last 10, 12 hours, everybody like to talk about football. Everybody know about football, and not only the Indian market, the international market. They speak about racing, they speak about Premier League, they speak about Bundesliga, they speak about Würz, they speak about Musiala. This means, the people love football in India. And for this, I'm surprised why India is not doing more to improve the football in India in general.
When you say people love football in India and yet India is not doing much, someone like you, when you come, there is talk about this sport. You are now endorsing the Bengal Super League. Do you think such grassroots efforts can make a difference?
Each step can make a difference. Each step can support the football to make them more famous, more interest, especially for the younger generation. The younger generation is important. And I think what you have to do, or what they're doing, I don't know exactly, but government, football federation, football clubs, make academies. Give the kids a good teacher, like in the school. A good teacher, a good professor, make a good student. In the football, it's a good preference. When you have a good coach, in a young age from a child, he can give them so many things, but he never can learn later, like in the school.
See, the point, Lothar, is at this point, for example, our national league, the main league, we don't know when it will start. Players are feeling a sense of depression. This is where I think we can get better. We need to have structure. We need to have professionalism so that the players don't feel left out. People are saying we have mental health problems. They are complaining. Ultimately, it's about the players.
Yes, but you need the coaches who give them the mentality. You have to explain what means football, not only for them. In general, what I can do for the country. You can write history when you qualify for a World Cup. In a country like this, so big, so many people are living here with an Indian passport, you cannot find 20 good football players who can minimum be on the same level like teams from another part of Asia, from Africa. Cape Verde, it's qualified for the World Cup. Very good example. 500,000 people are living there. Here, you know how many people are living here. Sorry. Why a country like Cape Verde, who has not a history of football, but they have talent, they have passion, they like to play, they like to improve. This is the reason why they are so good and qualified. I think India can do this too.
You mentioned the World Cup. Are you giving Germany a chance?
No, chance. Always Germany has a chance. But we are upset how the German football was present in the last two World Cups to make the group stage, and then I was flying home to Germany. This was in the bus impossible. Yeah, we have to go minimum to the quarterfinal. Then it's tricky games, same level. We have a big nation who are in the circle to win the World Cup. Spain is maybe one of the favorites. France has good player. England has good player. Then it's coming Brazil, Argentina with Messi, Germany, Italy, Portugal. You have a lot of names, and we were talking now only about South America and Africa. these countries, these continents are improved in football, coming closer and closer. Morocco, team from Africa, made the third place in the last World Cup. Why? Because they like football, they have passion for football, they get the support for football, and maybe they have coaches who give them something. What I was missing in the last 4 or 5 years in Germany too, because Germany World Cup not good. Only Bayern Munich is playing in international competition on the highest level. Many another teams going out very early. This is not Germany, and this is the same sometimes when we speak about mentality. Maybe it's a little bit system the generation. Yeah? Who don't like to go till the end. Yeah? They're happy with 90%.
So is that the difference between the Lothar Matthäus 1990 side and now?
I think between our generation and this generation now can be a little bit different because you have so many another options. You have friends who say, oh, you're the best. And then you have to show it in each training, in each game every week. And then when you have this international tournament, then you have to be minimum under the last 4.
The thing that stood out about your team, and that's my last question. I mean, yes, you were the superstar, but there was a whole team. It was the whole team. When I see Argentina, it's still the star culture with Messi and the rest. In the Lothar Matthäus German team, it was Team Germany.
It was team, yes. We won the title because we had the best team. We didn't have maybe the best player, but automatically one of the best team is automatically on the end of the tournament, the best player, because the trophy shows something. And for this, I didn't want the Ballon d'Or. They give me the Ballon d'Or because I was part of a good team and maybe was making the difference. But without Rudi Völler, Littbarski, Andreas Brehme, Jürgen Klinsmann, big names in the history of the German continent, we will never win the title and I will never win the Ballon d'Or.
I'll end there with the notion that at some point in time, we'll once again get Lothar Matthäus, but this time round to do something more structural with Indian football. Like he said, the country has talent. We can do a lot more to develop a sport.
A nice story. I come here to the hockey stadium and I was crossing a big park. And I was looking out. I saw so many kids and younger generation, not in under 18. I was thinking, okay, they play now cricket, maybe they play some baseball, like in America, or they play maybe hockey, or doesn't matter. But they was playing football. They was playing football. I don't believe it. I thought, hey, here 1,000 kids are playing. Here another 2,000. In this big park.
Yes.
Where the water and
yes.
People, 3,000 kids was playing their football. Scout these guys, because they're afraid to go to a club. We have to bring them to the club. You have to scout them. Each club has this. You have to do it. Nobody will come to you alone. You have to you are talented. Maybe I was seeing you. I was part of you. I was making you. I was standing last 30 minutes on the grass, and I saw you're very good football player. In which club you play? So I play here with my friends. Bring him to the club, show him, and give him the chance to maybe improve. You have a lot of talent. I'm sure you have in India a lot of young generation players who are not in the club, who are playing for fun somewhere. This player has to come.
So that's your strategy. That's exactly the roadmap that Indian football needs to follow. Scout the talent, get them into the mix, and you will see change. Lothar Matthäus, always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks.